Hello and welcome to this video. We are looking at the Bachmann Class 20. This is the brand new release, the retooled Class 20 for 2021. This is 2277 in Railfreight Red Stripe livery, and this model has been DCC fitted with the 22 Plux decoder, so you get full independent lighting control. So I will go through all the lights and the features of this model in this upcoming video, so sit back and enjoy. And here it is. I can't put it on the track because I actually nicked the decoder out of the DRS one to go in this new 20, the red stripe one, so I would have that sat on the track with all the lights and I'd compare the two, but I've only got the one chip for the time being, me being me. They are absolutely stunning models, as you can see. This is the newer version of the Class 20. Well, if there's such a thing, it's still a Class 20. It's still almost 60 years old. As you can see though, it's got the different front end. It's got the DRS wipeout light clusters just there. You can see it's got the jumper cable on the nose. The Railfreight 20, I know it's facing the other way and I will turn it round for you, but we've got the domino head code box on the cab and on the nose as well. There are a few other differences. Obviously, if we turn them on the side, you can see DRS have depicted the bogie detail. You can see the springs, you can see the bearings. I don't want to place it on the track because I might cause a short. And you can see the battery boxes are all painted up. You can see the warning stickers. If we zoom in on the Railfreight one, it's not as much, but the livery does absolutely blow it away. I know with it next to the weathered ones, the livery does pop, but even in real life, I don't know what Bachmann have done differently, because I had the old Class 20 in Railfreight Red Stripe and it never looked this good. The livery, the yellow, it's so poppy, and it's on the red as well. It really hits you. If we zoom in into the cab as well, even zoomed, the camera's quite far back and we're zooming in, you can still see the detail. The light on the cab is it's not bright white like what Hornby like to use on some of theirs. It's the yellow, it's more yellower, which is obviously more prototypical. You've got the head code domino, the head code box with the domino blind. That's got the duller yellow filaments, and then the high intensity is a lot more whiter. Now a lot of the older models, they would have just kept the same bright light on the domino head code as well, which is a bit of a disappointment. But obviously in this model they've absolutely hit the nail on the head on this one. You can see we've got the wipers, and you can see the black in between the window frames. We've got the black around the cab side window. The detail is absolutely stunning. I'm going to just spin the loco round because there is something I have noticed and I'd like to bring to your attention. Just look at the 2277. I'll just zoom in over here. Just have a look on this side, and then I'll turn the model round and tell me what you notice. Even the space in between the 20 and the 227 on this side is different to the other side. That is actually shows that someone has actually used real photos of this locomotive and actually studied it. It's nice to see that they've done that. They so easily could have just done the same on the opposite side, whether it be the bigger space or them closer together. I really like that they've done that. Just looking at the front of this Class 20 now, you can see the domino head code box. If we reverse the direction, you get the red tail lamps at the bottom. That looks really smart, especially compared to the Class 56. You can see that the yellow is a different shade of yellow. Obviously it's not weathered on the 20, but it really does pop, and you can see how bright that red sole bar is. It really does stick out. It's an absolute smashing model. know on this short 7-foot layout there's not much potential for running and showing it roaring round a layout, pulling 15 wagons and such, but as you can see, it's lovely and smooth. Bachmann haven't done too much to the motor, they've just kept what works, which is absolutely brilliant. Nothing, they're not trying to overcomplicate things like some other manufacturers, not going to name names. This is DCC fitted, hence why the lights are on and I can control them all independently. It has the later Bachmann decoder in, the 22 Plux or the Plux 22, so you can't use the original 21 pin decoders off the earlier Class 20. This gives you more control over the lighting. So while we are here, I think would be a good time to show you all the light functions. So if I turn everything off, you've obviously, if you press 0 or your turn your lights on button, whatever you've got on your controller, you just get your domino head code, switch the direction, you can see the tail lights and you can see the domino head code. If you press F4 you get the high intensity headlight, which is there. If you press F5 you can control the cab light. Obviously reverse the direction, it's still all the same. Can I see the red tail? Why is the red tail lights gone off? Naughty, naughty. Oh, there we go, there's the red tail lights. And if you press F1 you can actually turn off the tail lights. So obviously if the train's running double headed, for example, you can turn whichever cab is the, well, it's only got one cab, but whichever end of the train you can actually turn off the cab lights, which I think is a really good feature, especially for the price that you pay for it. What, we're talking £153 for this at most major retailers, but in my eyes, I know the prices have gone up. You pay for what you pay, you get what you get, but I think they've done a really good job on this.